I got my bullwhip out here, so watch out.
What is happening?
Careful.
Talking about climaxes and bullwhip.
Yeah, it's getting a little interesting.
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
Maddie, does that bring back your childhood memories?
Jake's, I've never seen that in my life.
No, I mean like when you walked in on mom and dad.
Hey, his mom is sitting in the room with me. Watch out.
Welcome to the Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Callie. This week, we're back with another episode of Family Feud. This one was a ton of fun. Probably one of the best ones we've had so far. We got great guests, some very competitive teams. Before we jump into that, real quick, if you guys wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell too. Share this episode with your pickleball friends. Let's see how well they could do. Also, make sure to leave me a comment down below. Tell me if you're able to guess these answers or if they were a little bit challenging. I'm curious to hear how much you guys agree with these answers or maybe disagree. And with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode.
This is the new and improved forgiveness. Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
Let's start introducing people. Our first team that we got. This is Team Big Data Energy. First up, we got Matty Pickles. He's coming in with Ben from Real Clear Stats. We've got Papa Klitch, Tim Klitch in the house. And we've also got, look who it is, everybody. It's Jimmy Miller. He's all here too. How you guys feeling? You guys ready?
Ready to roll.
We got it.
Fired up.
All right. And today they are taking on team I think we're going to call their team the Big Jimmies or the Little Willies. We're kind of undecided on that. We've got Will, Howells, Zane, Navratil. We got Sean, Munoz. Where is he? There he is. Let's get him up here. And we also got Jake Gelvar, the ultimate MLP DC Pickleball Team fan. What up, you guys? How we doing?
Ready to dominate.
Let's go.
Let's get to work.
Jake is ringing his cowbell, but he's on mute. I bet that thing is ringing through his house.
No, it's got a cloth in it because my neighbors will kill me.
There you go. Yeah. Guys, we're not just playing for fun today, okay? We're not just playing for bragging rights, although that is important. I know we got a few rivalries in-house right here. Today, for our winning team, those four people that win, you guys are going to win a free t-shirt from the Florida Pickleball Company. How we feeling about that?
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, this week's episode is sponsored by the Florida Pickleball Clothing Company. Each of our winners this week are going to walk away with a free t-shirt. You can get one too. They have so many great designs. I'm wearing one right now. I love this one. I know they're called Florida Pickleball Clothing Company, but you can get them anywhere. I'm nowhere near Florida. They've got a mix of like simple stuff and also some kind of funny ones. They're always getting new ones, so I always like to go in here and check them out. If you like movies, this is probably a good one. Netflix, get it? They just started making like team shirts too. So if you got like a team event, this would be my team name, the Grandma's Kitchen. So head on over to FloridaPickleballClothingCo.com. Go look at all their shirts, all their different accessories. They got blankets, hats, mugs. They've got a ton of stuff. When you place your order, use promo code SORRY on your checkout. That's going to give you a little discount. That way you can get yourself a few different things. Once again, that's FloridaPickleballClothingCo.com. Link is down in the description below. Go check it out. Go get some stuff and use promo code SORRY on your order.
All right, there we go.
Low-key better than a Margaritaville cruise.
There you go.
Is it going to be in our size too?
It will be. Any size you
Oh my
want.
gosh.
Not all of our sizes.
There you go. Okay. And if you win that, you're going to get a chance in the bonus round, the fans battle portion of the show. And if you win that for your team, all four players are walking away with a $100 gift card to pickleballcentral.com.
All right, and for the winners, they're going to move on to the bonus round, which is sponsored by pickleballcentral.com. The winners are going to have a chance to fight for a $100 gift card. But even if you don't have a gift card, go check out Pickleball Central right now. It's the online store that has everything pickleball related. They've got paddles, they've got shoes, they've got different pickleball nets, even pickleballs, obviously. anything pickleball related, this is going to be the spot to get it. K-Swiss just came out with some new shoes. Man, I keep saying I'm going to get new shoes, but there's such cool ones that keep coming out. I think I just got to pull the trigger on these. If you're in the market for a paddle, look no further. You got to just get a Proton. I always loved the Series 1. Got that nanotech surface. It basically just makes the spin incredible. But lately I've been playing with this, the Flamingo. Been seeing a lot of pros play with this one too. That's how you know it's good. So head on over to pickleballcentral.com right now. Go check out their stuff. The best way to get there is by hitting the link down in the description below. That's going to automatically apply a discount at your checkout. There's no more promo codes, so this is going to be the way to do it. Also, let them know that you came from here. It helps support the show. So once again, head on over to pickleballcentral.com. Use the link down in the description below. Get yourself a new paddle, maybe some new shoes, some pickleballs, whatever it is. Everything you're going to need, you're going to get it at pickleballcentral.com.
Let's go.
Money.
Mind's blown. There we go. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into it. Coming up for our first question, we've got Papa Klitch and Will Howells. So let's get them on up here. We surveyed over 100 pickleball fans, and we asked them this question. Name a pro pickleball player that would make your spouse jealous if they were DMing you.
Jeannie Bouchard.
He says Jeannie Bouchard. Solid answer. Let's see.
And my spouse is in the room listening.
She's like, yep, that's a good answer. Survey says the number 5 spot, 12 points. There we go. Solid. Will, coming over to you. Name a pro pickleball player that would make your spouse jealous if they started DMing you. What do you say?
Ben Johns.
He says Ben Johns. Let's see. Survey says the number 4 spot. Will comes in clutch. Just beats him out. All right, let's get the team up here. All right.
Attaboy, Willie.
Let's go.
Yeah. How we feeling about that, guys?
Dogs, baby.
Will's clutch. So clutch.
Will, solid answer. Good stuff. Jake, we are coming up to you next. But Jake, before we get your answer, I got a question for you. Jake, you are a big DC pickleball team fan. You're like a super fan, probably the biggest fan, I would say, in MLP potentially. So I want you to tell me, like, rate your top 5 DC pickleball team members of all time. What would you say are like the top 5 in order?
Of all time, in order. Oh, goodness. I mean, like, Deckel's probably my favorite overall player, so I'd have to actually pick him as number 1. I'd say I'd probably put Rachel as number 2, because, you know, shout out the girlies. I'm a big Riley fan. I know he can be a little controversial, but I'm a big fan of his. So can I pick both Kawamotos, like, for one slot because they're twins? Does that count?
I'll allow it. I'll allow
All right.
it. There you go.
Sick. And then number 5, who else but Sam?
Oh wow, there you go. That's a solid answer. It's a number 5 spot. Zane, Will, how do we feel about that ranking list? Sean, any thoughts on that?
He forgot about the other Kawamoto, but other than that, I had no notes.
There you go. Okay. All right. So Jake, tell me, name a pro pickleball player that would make your spouse jealous if they were in your DMs.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with one Jay DeVilliers.
He says Jay DeVilliers. How do we feel about that, guy? Is that a good answer? Bad answer?
Good answer.
I like
Good
that
answer.
pick.
All right, let's see. Survey says number 2. There you go.
Nice.
Wow, 16 points on the board. You guys are crushing it.
Here we go.
Very good. All right, Zane, we're coming over to you. But Zane, I got a question for you. Zane, you are somebody who, from what I could tell, you seem to obsess a little bit about like strategy and logic and trying to really push the boundaries on rules, right? So like,
I like to test the rules.
you like to test the rules. Okay. What else is out there that you do as maybe like a hobby or a skill where you feel like you also really press the boundaries on it, you know, really like try to kind of test things out? Is there anything else that you got going on where you do that?
I'm kind of boring other than pickleball stuff. I leave all my hot takes for the pickleball world.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. Will might be able to answer that a bit better as observing me in the wild.
Will, any thoughts on that? I mean, the one that comes to mind is you're pressing the boundaries, like on, you know, how to effectively have a good relationship with your wife. She's like, hey, grow out your hair. And you're like, okay. And then you're like, see, it didn't work. Now it's time to cut it. That's a smart move right there, dude. That's a smart move. You played that well.
Exactly. I just intentionally showed it so bad. Like I would style it really badly. And then like, look at all these comments that I'm getting on Instagram, Jenny. And then eventually she couldn't deal with the embarrassment.
She's like, I think you need to cut it. Wow, great idea. I mean, if you say so. There you go. Zane, tell me, who is a pro pickleball player that if your wife saw them in your DMs, she might get a little bit jealous?
Oh, give me Tyson McMuffin.
Wow, Tyson McMuffin. How are we feeling about that?
It's a good one.
Jake clapping it up.
That's
Will thinks it's
number
good.
1 for sure.
All
I'm
right,
quitting the show if it's not.
He says Tyson McGuffin. Let's see. Survey says no. That's a strike. How is that not one? I'm with you. I would have thought that too.
Wow.
He's about to quit. Wow.
Wow.
Hell.
Have you not seen his new tattoos?
I have, yeah. I don't know. I guess that the survey was taken before that. That might have changed things. Good. I thought it was a good answer. All right, Sean, we're coming down to you. Sean, one of the best Instagram accounts out there for pickleball related content. I love it. Sean,
I appreciate that.
Oh, dude. Hey, I appreciate you giving the world the good stuff you bring them. Sean, you've played Family Feud before. And
I don't want to focus on the last time I played. I focus on this time. New team, new me.
New team. I think you got good chances, Sean. But you are now an expert on Family Feud. So, what advice do you have for the rest of your team in order to pull off the victory today?
I think what you said was like, think about, what did you say earlier? Like, think about what most people would answer, not the right answer. I feel like that's pretty accurate, right? Because last time I thought I was correct, but not. Also, how long ago were these questions taken? Just to know.
It's a good question. It was about a few months ago. I would say maybe like 6 months ago.
Can we get the demographic on the question asked?
Yeah. It's like 70% male. Yeah. Between the ages of 18 to 32. Yeah. I think honestly it might skew a little bit older because this was put on Facebook. That brought in a lot of numbers. So
good to know.
All right, Sean. Well, what do you think? What do you think the people said? We surveyed over 100 pickleball fans and we asked them, name a pro pickleball player that if they're in your DMs, they're going to make your spouse jealous. What do you think?
I think I got to go Alshon. I think he's got to be on the list somewhere.
Christian Alshon. Okay, how we feeling about that? I hear silence. Jake's like, I'll give him a head nod.
I'll give him a good answer for that one.
Good answer. Good answer. All right, well, let's see. He says Christian Alshon. The survey says no. That's a second strike.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
These people don't know pickleball.
They don't. That's a tough one.
They don't know ball.
They don't know
We
ball.
get one more shot, though, right? We get
you
one
get
more shot.
one more shot. So you have 2 strikes. Will, we're coming back to you. If you get a third strike, big data energy could have a chance to steal it. So, Will, it comes down to you. We need you to get clutch. Before you answer this, though, Will, here's the thing, Will. I want you to bear with me on this question here, okay?
All right.
I might make you a little uncomfortable with this one, all right? So I want you to really prep with this, all right? Now, here's the thing. I want the people to know you, and I want the people to connect with you, right? Because you know what, Will? When I saw you toss that ball at Christian Alshon's chest that one day, I mean, I became a super fan of you, man. Like, I felt like I connected with you, right? And I just want to give people that same experience where they could connect with you. Now, Will, let me ask you this. How aware are you of what people say in the comments out there in the pickleball world? How aware are you of what people say about you? On a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm very aware.
Oh, you are? Okay. So maybe this come as a surprise. Now, here's the thing. I'm really trying to preempt this. I do not feel this way. But what many people have said, not me, and I want to fix this. Will, many people have said you may or may not come across as a serial killer. Now, I'm not saying that you are.
Wow.
Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But I want to fix that, okay? Now, here's the thing. A serial killer would probably, or I think the thing is that they kill animals. You don't seem like an animal killer as a kid. So tell me, Will, do you have any pets? If not, what's your favorite animal?
So I don't have any pets. My parents have a dog. We have a Cavalier King Charles. I grew up with 2 Weimaraners, and we had a Maine Coon cat as well.
Look at that. He's got a ton of animals. All right, people, leave
animals
him alone,
my whole life.
Okay? He connects with animals. Isn't he likable? See, there you go. Thank you, Will. Okay, so
Dude,
anyways, Will's like,
honestly,
I hate him.
You could argue that he killed the New York Hustlers franchise.
Let's go. Yeah, they were like, gut them all. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's a good point. He's a killer on the court. Good stuff. All right, Will. I want you to name me a pro pickleball player that would make your spouse jealous if they were in your DMs.
All right, let's go name notoriety with Annalie Waters.
Says Annalie Waters. Okay. Interesting choice considering that the survey was taken when she was not 18, but still that might not change it. Let's see if he gets this correct. They're going to keep going. If he gets it wrong, that's a third strike and we're coming over to the other team. What do we think, guys? Was that a good answer? What do we think?
I'm riding with that one. I like it.
Send it for serial killer Will.
He says Annalie Waters. Survey says that's a third strike. Oh no. A chance to steal it. Let's get the other team up here. We're coming over to, we got
Imagine
Matty.
choosing a minor.
Yeah, shout out to your audience. Shout out to your audience for not doing that.
Yeah. Imagine trying to prove you're not a serial killer and then you picked a minor.
Oh no. Oh no. All right, Matty, we're coming over to you. It all is in your hands. If you get this, you steal the points. What do we think? A pro pickleball player that if they're in their DMs, your spouse is going to get really jealous.
We are going with Paris Todd.
Paris Todd. What do we think, guys? What do we think? Good answer?
Good answer. Solid.
Oh, we got another cowbell
we got
over
a
there.
cowbell too.
That one is not soundproof. I love it. All right. He says Paris Todd. If they get it, they're stealing the points. If not, all the points go back to the other team. He says Paris Todd. Survey says number 3, Paris Todd. They come in and they steal it. Let's go. Wow. Very good, you guys.
That
All
is
right.
some
Let's
big data energy there, baby.
big data
You got
energy coming in.
There's actually a
clutch.
stat for that. Paris Todd has ruined more marriages than Ben Johns.
Oh, we gotta hear about this then.
Let's see those DMs.
Is there a story behind this?
This is not something we don't track this yet.
That's
Here
a
we
real
go.
clear stat.
Jimmy,
No, it's not.
Jimmy, you got to save the TMZ reporting for your pod, baby.
Matty's got a
Don't get
spreadsheet
me in
on
any trouble here, guys.
it. It's like I know
It's a
nothing about
joke.
this.
It was a joke.
Thank you.
All right, let's see who else we got on the board. Coming in at number 8.
That was one of our picks. We were thinking Jame.
That man could ruin
I was going to say John May if it got to me.
He's an attractive
not,
man.
but I wouldn't say no to
I
John.
had Anna Bright.
Oh, we'll see if that's on there. Number
We
7.
got to have a Dylan Frazier in there.
Ooh,
Maybe.
I was hoping.
I was thinking Callan
Have my
Dawson
babies.
too.
Dylan or
At
Dylan?
some point.
Dylan Frazier. Let's
James
see
is
who's at
probably in
number
here, too.
7. Megan Dazan. Megan Dazan, solid answer.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Yeah.
Coming in at number
Congrats
6.
to AJ.
Yeah. Number 6. James Ignatowicz.
No.
Wow.
James?
I don't know if anybody would have guessed that.
This
That's
is good for
Yeah.
James, honestly.
I
This is
can see that.
Yeah, that's
good
big
the
for
brand.
him, honestly. He's
biggest
fallen
win
off
he's
that
had in a
big
while. Yeah.
Look, think about all the old ladies on Facebook.
True.
fan. All those clinics.
Coming in. Yeah, oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
It's got to
all
be
good
Anna Bright.
Coming in at number 1.
One.
Anna Bright. There you go. He
But
knew
I
that.
will say I text and DM Anna Bright, and my wife does not mind.
There you
That's-
go.
Tim,
yeah.
you were
Not
so
yet.
worried about getting in trouble a second ago. And now you're just unhinged.
Strictly professional.
Yeah, most of the time.
Are you gonna pull a
This is
red
a
wire
wholesome-
and call her
this is a wholesome
overtly
conversation.
sexual too?
We're saying nothing about her clothing. Yeah. There you go.
You know what? I love her because she asked my boys, how is it to be so bad in pickleball that your dad can kick your ass? And so I love the energy she brings.
That did happen. That did happen.
She brings big data energy.
You guys earned 58 points that round. Solid job. Solid first round. 58 to nothing so far. Little cowbell action. There we go. Nice job. All right. Let's head on into round 2. Coming up next, we got Matty Pickles against Jake Gelvar. Oh, this is going to
Oh
be a
my
good little
God.
rivalry right now.
Do you know how many times this guy's threatened to fight me over the internet? And now it's happening in real time on your channel.
go.
If only I could punch you through a computer screen.
Name something that you put on your paddle.
An overgrip.
He says an overgrip.
Pretty good answer.
All right. He says an overgrip. Matty,
The low-hanging fruit.
He says overgrip. Survey says number 2. Matty, you have a chance here. What do you think? Name something you put on your paddle.
Lead tape.
He says lead tape. Okay. Survey says number 1. He takes it.
We're gonna play.
Let's go. They're playing. Bye-bye, Jake. Let's get them up here. All right. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh, that's really solid.
Matty. Your dad's never been more
We
proud.
can't let these punks steal it from us.
That's
No
our
way.
boy right
Good.
there.
That's good.
We need 2 good
All
answers
right.
here, team. Lock in right now.
Let's go. Ben, we're going to come over to you. But before I get your answer, Ben, you are in charge of Real Clear Stats. You guys provide data to a lot of teams. You always are coming in with some incredible knowledge stat-wise. I want you to give me a stat on your life, though. I want you to break down, what do you do during the day? Like, give me the percentages. Like, what percentage of your day is sleep? What percentage is eat? What percentage is looking up stats itself? What percentage is just like chilling, scrolling through TikTok? Give me a quick breakdown, the pie chart.
Yeah, so it's probably 25% sleep. Let's see.
That's 6 hours? That's not that good,
That's
actually.
not that many. Yeah.
Oh, I sleep like
grinding.
that. I'm ready to go. I'm up and ready to go. Probably 5% eating, 5% snacking. Where are we at? We're at 35%.
Those are separate.
Just graze
We're
all
getting
day
granular
long.
here. We're getting
He's
very
taking
granular.
this way too seriously, Ben.
When I'm
He's like
snacking at
7%
mealtimes,
breathing. What's like a random slice of the pie
35%
chart
working.
that you'd be like, you'd look at that and you're like, whoa, that's like a interesting little slice there. You spend a lot of time doing this thing that we would never know.
Losing to Matty Pickles in pickleball.
Not a lot of that. Losing with Matty Pickles in pickleball.
Yeah.
I'm playing my worst with Matty Pickles.
Well, Matty will hit a cool ATP every now and then to redeem himself.
Yeah, I guess maybe a surprising slice. Maybe lately like 5 to 10% watching Severance. You know,
I
I'm
keep
enjoying
hearing
season
about
2.
that show. Everybody's
it's
like,
it's a really fun show. Yeah.
everybody says, hey, what show are you watching? Everybody's like Severance. And I'm like, nobody's watching the pickle program? That nobody's watching that TV show?
Well, after you finish the pickle program, you got to watch something.
There you go. All right, Ben, we surveyed over 100 pickleball fans and we asked them, name something you put on your paddle.
I'm going to go with electrical tape, the scratch guard around the edge.
Ah, okay. What do we think? Solid answer?
Good
Bad
answer. Good answer.
Edge
Good
guard?
answer.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Survey says he got the 4 spot. There
Good
you
answer.
go.
Good answer.
Let's go. Nice job there, Ben.
Thank you.
All right,
Edge
Jimmy.
tape. Glad to be corrected.
Yeah, there you go. Jimmy, we're coming over to you. Before I get your answer, I have a question for you. So, Jimmy, obviously, the thing everybody says, about you is you're the rumor guy. You're the gossip one. I don't know if you meant to be that way. It just kind of happened. But I want to ask you, like, what's a rumor about Jimmy Miller? Like, what was the rumor back in maybe middle school or high school or college? What was the thing that people were like, hey, have you heard Jimmy do that?
Listen, I think people would be surprised how I just laid low. I was that guy, right? Like I was that guy that just kind of laid low, stayed out of the limelight. So,
all right. Well, if somebody was to gossip about you today, what would be that thing that you're like, oh man, if people knew this, it would be a tad bit embarrassing.
That's a good question. Probably that my duper is about as inaccurate as any duper I've ever seen.
Oh no. What is it?
It's a 5-1 right now.
I'm sitting here at like a 3.2 something, and I'm like, oh, good. He's probably close to 5-1. Oh man.
I think we're probably closer than you think.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy. So go ahead and tell me what's something that you'd put on your paddle.
I mean, pine tar, right?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
what do we think, guys?
Me and Andre.
And
Andre. I feel like if this was a couple months ago, it was probably a hot topic at the time. So I'm going to say pine tar.
Okay.
That was my second best answer.
He says pine tar. If he gets this, we got a clean sweep of 100 points. He says pine tar. Survey says he got it. Wow,
No way.
100 points. Going to the
Oh my
squad.
gosh.
Let's
The meme
go.
answer. Love
Oh
it.
man, let's
Rarely
get the rest
seen.
of the crew up here. How do we
Very
feel about that,
nice.
you guys?
No steals today.
There's no
steals.
way.
I
There's
know
no
He's
way.
hacking.
You can go
Hey,
now.
beat Zane in something
Yeah.
one time
He
in my
said
life.
once you lose, you can leave.
Take
Yeah,
him,
you
take,
can-
take him off the
If
show.
you want to
He's
hang around,
cheating.
if you want, you can watch.
He's
us
actually
win our
hacking.
prizes, but-
Chris, how much did Jimmy pay you?
No, he looks like a hacker. He looks
Jimmy
like he's
doesn't
got
have
aimbot
that
in
kind of
Call
money
Duty.
anymore after the PPA fines.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
Yeah, he needs that $100
Don't get fined.
for Pickleball Central.
I know.
Well, I will say this, guys, you are not out of this one because our third round is going to be worth double points. How we feel
Hell
about
yeah.
that? Let's go.
Really
Gotta-
good.
Hell yeah. They're like, thank God we need that.
Yeah.
Lock in,
All
lock
right.
in, team, right now, right here, right now.
third
Fight.
round, we've got Ben from Real Clear Stats against Zane Navratil. So let's get him up here. Name a female pro pickleball player that is not athletic.
Oh gosh, this is tough. I'm gonna go Andrea Coop.
He says,
Sorry,
Coop.
Andrea.
Is there a stat on this? You're like, she is.
Kitchen arrival's a little low. Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Okay.
yeah, it's a little low.
All right. He says, Coop. Survey says the number one answer. Wow. All right. Sorry, Zane. He doesn't even get a chance to answer this one.
From the top rope, right off the bat.
Yeah,
Let's go.
this is gonna be tough.
All right. So Ben, nice job. Jimmy, we're coming over to you. Name a female pro pickleball player that is not athletic.
I'm gonna say Rachel Rohrbacher.
Ooh, he says Rachel Rohrbacher. How we feeling about that squad?
We'll see. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Okay, we'll see about that one. All right. He says Rachel Rohrbacher. Survey says no. That's a strike. One strike on the board. Oh no.
We might be
Coming
in trouble.
To me, she's like, wow, really? You didn't even get points for that answer. We're
Connor's
coming
not
over
gonna be happy.
to Papa Klitch, Mr. Tim
Connor
Klitch.
Jackson.
We've got it. We've got you coming up. But before actually I get your answer, let's get to know you a little bit. Every time I see you, the thing I know, I know two things about you. The first time I ever heard about you, it was because Rafa Hewitt stole your hat and did the round him up all over the court when he beat the Rangers one day. And then I got to really know you when I saw how much you whooped Matty's butt on the pickleball court. And that you're pretty good at pickleball.
Yeah, but that's a low bar.
There you go. Fair enough. But what is something that Matty could beat you in? What's the thing that you're like, yeah, every time I cannot figure him out. He is just way too good at this.
Almost any of those weird board games, D&D or I don't even know that.
Oh, Matty's got a big imagination, huh?
There's a lot of board games that he looks at and he rolls his eyes or sighs
Now,
at. But
Sequenced or Ticket to Ride, I'll own his ass. But there's a few other ones that he can take me.
Okay, good to know. So stay away from Matty if he's playing D&D. Might whoop your ass. All right. So we surveyed over 100 pickleball fans and we asked them, name a female pro pickleball player that is not athletic. What do you think?
Gosh, I don't want to offend any of I may draft.
It's not what you say. It's what the people say. That's all you're doing.
All right.
This is
I'll
not
throw
you.
Susanna Barr out there just because she's kind of she's got an odd style to her that people underestimate her
Unorthodox.
athleticism. So I'll just say Susanna Barr.
Very, very good answer. What do you guys think? Is that a good answer? What do you think?
That's great. Solid.
good answer. No offense to Susanna. Good answer. Good answer.
Susanna was a bear, so clearly she's great.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Well, he says Susanna Barr. Let's see. Survey says no. A second strike.
Ooh,
Oh,
I guess
no.
she's not playing on the PPA tour so much anymore, so she's out of mind.
I mean, I thought it was a solid answer. I liked it. Matty, we're coming down to you. You got 2 strikes. If you get another strike, we're bringing the little Willies back on up here. If you can get it, you keep your team alive. So Matty got a great channel on YouTube. Everybody go subscribe, go watch his stuff. Does a lot of stats, a lot of Excel spreadsheets and stuff like that. But Matt, I got a question for you. Let's do this. Let's play partner body bag winner off the net with your teammates right here, right now. Your dad, Ben, and Jimmy. Who you partnering with, who you're body bagging, who you going to hit a winner off the net against.
Well, I partner with Ben all the time, and as he alluded to earlier, it doesn't always go so well, so he's out. I think I've got to body bag my dad just because, he's tagged me quite a few times. It'd be nice to get one back on him. So that's going to leave Jimmy as my partner. I think it could be a fun partnership. We'll see how accurate that 5.1 duper is. I'm also quite overrated right now, thanks to the duper algorithm update. Somehow thinks I'm a 4-0. So I think I'm hitting a winner off the net against Ben.
Watch. It's just 1 point, dude.
Wow.
It's just 1 point.
Wow. Very good. All right, Maddie, go ahead and tell me. Name a female pro pickleball player that is not athletic.
Now rules thing here. If I tank this, can they catch us if they only get the points? Like how does this work? What's
This is a double.
is that no fun? Should I just give a good answer?
I'm like, you know what? I've never thought about that. That's like a really good strategy. But I think we
Zane
just
says
try to
just
play the game.
nerd. Just play the game nerd in the
Let's
chat.
see how many you can go. Go for the world record.
A loser
Go for the
would say
world
that.
record of
That's a
Family
loser's mentality.
Hey,
Winners.
let's roll with two. Let's rally with two.
Let's go.
We're two strike hitters.
I think she's a great player. She was a Texas Rancher at one time, but I'm going to go with one of the original Dreambreaker goats, Lee Whitwell.
Ooh, okay. How we feeling about that?
I think that if Susanna Barr's not there, Whitwell's even farther out of sight, out of mind.
Everybody's scared to say it's a good answer. Everyone's like, well, I'm not talking smack. All right, well, let's see. If he gets this, they keep going. If not, the other squad is going to come up and get a chance to steal it. He says Lee Whitwell. Survey says, there we go, number 3.
Not a tank answer. Not a tank.
There you go.
We're winners
Not
on this
tanking.
team.
There you go. All right, Ben, we're coming back to you. Ben, what do you think? Who's a female pro pickleball player that is not athletic?
Well, I'm not answering that. I'm just saying what I think people may have said in the survey, because I think they're all incredibly way more athletic than me. But I'll have to go with, I think people probably would have said maybe Brooke Buckner.
Brooke Buckner. Okay. How we feeling?
She's pretty good at singles.
Pretty good at singles.
Not bad.
She's got a rocket.
All right.
Drive.
If he gets this, they move on and continue. If not, we're coming to the other squad, and it's a third strike. He says Brooke Buckner. Survey says not on the board. No. That's a third strike. Oh, no.
Disaster.
How pumped are you guys right now?
We're ready to rattle off a bunch of unathletic
Wait, so do we only get one, or can we keep going?
You only get one answer. Sean, you get to decide.
Oh, too easy.
Sean,
right here.
Name a pro pickleball player.
Are we allowed to discuss this with him first?
You have 5 seconds to discuss it and answer.
Oh shit. My guess would be Lee Walker.
I mean, it's gonna be pretty easy for me. I've seen Anna Bright fall a lot of times. I don't think this. I'm gonna go Anna Bright.
All right,
wholeheartedly agree.
I'm
okay with that
I've also
answer.
seen her. I've seen her play
And if
paddle,
it's
and
not
the
here,
first
we're all
strike of the
walking.
ball went over the glass.
That's an answer I'm happy to lose with.
He says Anna Bright. If they get this, they steal it. If not, big data energy. They're walking away with a win and a chance to win $100 to pickleballcentral.com in the fans battle portion of the show. So it all comes down to this.
I need that
He
t-shirt.
says Anna Bright for the t-shirt. Let's see. Survey says they got it.
Let's go.
They got it. Wow. So they stole it. Let's get the rest of the
That's
squad.
not enough to get it done, though. Is it?
I don't know. I'm doing a quick math in my head. And
I mean,
it's
Ben
double
had already
points,
done
but-
the math.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that only equals 112 points,
Oh.
which is not enough to beat the other team, which has 158 points.
Shoot.
So somewhat anticlimactic, but we still had some fun.
Story
Let's see
of
what the
Zane's
other
life.
answers are. The other female pro pickleball players that are not athletic. Georgia Johnson.
I
coming
think
in
these
at
are all
number
pretty
8.
athletic players.
Yeah.
I would say so too. I think people got to watch a little bit more pickleball.
Yeah, your audience doesn't know ball.
They don't. Yeah, I got to get them onto it. Number 7, Jeannie Arakina. That's a random answer. A lot of people said that one, I guess. Coming in at 5, Jill Braverman.
That's fair.
Coming in,
Where were you for that one, Jimmy?
Yeah. Coming in at number 4, Lauren Stratman.
I mean, AB made it and Rachel didn't. Come on.
And coming in at number 2,
Jesse
Irvin.
Oh, wow.
I feel like that's like an injury thing. I don't know. But
She's got
anyways,
ankles made out of paper.
Yeah, she does ankles made out of paper. That's a good way to put it.
Congrats to Tina Pisnick.
Yes, she voted it. There you go. Yeah. All right. Well, big data energy. You guys are
but
walking
Tina
away
Pisnick
as
can
energy.
kick your ass. So watch out.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, that would be a good question. Name a pro pickleball player that could kick your ass.
I mean, Rachel would probably kick Jimmy's ass. So
yeah, after this.
It's always good beating Zane Navratil on anything.
There you go.
It feels
Zane,
good, but we
Sean-
expected to win.
Zane, Sean, Jake, Will, how are you guys feeling after a tough defeat there?
depressed.
This is the worst loss I think I've ever taken. You got to get the
And that-
Russian disinformation bots out of the Discord,
it's a new
bro.
low. It's a new low for you, Zane. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
And I've been in some dark places, Tim. So thanks.
We had to toss the Ranchers boys.
This is
bone
what
after the
5-0. This
playoffs.
is what the 5-0 to pros feel like. This is what the 5-0s feel like, Zane.
Yeah,
Well, there
next
you
time
go.
you got to get a handicap.
Yeah,
even though,
Zane
even though
loses
we
to
just
them,
played
like,
with a
half the
broom
time.
handle.
Zane, Will, Sean, Jake, thank you guys for coming on. Any parting words before we let you guys take off?
Too good. Good luck in the bonus round.
Oh, that's classic. Thank you. Thank you.
I am
Thank you.
upgrading my beef with Matty to include his father.
Oh shit.
There you go.
Awesome.
Also,
Y'all guys are-
Fuck this game.
I did break down my system just for him.
Jake got out cowbelled today
Hey,
too.
I got my bullwhip out here, so watch out.
What is happening?
Careful.
Seems like you
going
guys are gonna
on?
have to do laundry tonight after all.
Talking about climaxes and bullwhip.
Yeah, ooh, it's getting a little interesting.
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
Maddie,
Might,
does that bring back your childhood memories?
Jake's
I've never seen that in my life.
No, I mean like when you walked in on mom and dad.
Hey, his mom is sitting in the room with me. Watch out.
Jake's spouse is gonna get jealous when he gets a DM from Mr. Klitch over here. Guy with the whip?
It's just going to be a picture of the whip.
Yeah, there you go.
Once again, big thank you to FloridaPickleballClothingCo.com. They are hooking up the winners with a brand new t-shirt. You can get yourself some stuff too from here. They've got a ton of fun pickleball stuff. I already have like 3 shirts from here. I love them. I wear them all the time. You know, they've got some pretty simple stuff. It just says pickleball on it. You know, they've also got the silly stuff too. I'm a big fan of the silly stuff. So once again, head on over to FloridaPickleballClothingCo.com. The link for that is down in the description below. Make sure you use promo code SORRY on your order. You'll get yourself a fun new shirt or coffee mug or blanket or something. You deserve it. That's FloridaPickleballClothingCo.com. Promo code SORRY.
All right, you guys, we're heading into the bonus round. As a reminder, if you guys are able to get 200 points, you are walking away, each of you, with $100 to pickleballcentral.com. How are we feeling about that?
Feeling good.
Life-changing money.
It is, yeah. You can walk away with some.
That's more money than I've made in my
I'm gonna
YouTube
get that
career.
Genie Versix paddle.
There you go. Yeah, I think that's how much is that? It's probably close to that amount.
Like
right?
close, yeah. I bet if I
Little
sell the
promo code?
T-shirt I just won and use
There you go.
$100.
Name a female pro pickleball player that you think would make a good teammate.
Anna Bright.
How long does a pickleball game to 11 side out scoring take to play?
15 minutes.
Name a male pro pickleball player that was not born in the USA.
Jay DeVilliers.
Name something that might cause a hindrance during pro pickleball match.
Come on. Yelling, come on.
Name a company that makes pickleballs.
Vulcan.
There you go. Just in time. Very good. He did it. All right. First question was, name a female pro pickleball player that you think would make a good teammate. You said Anna Bright. Survey says 33 points.
Not bad,
Very
not
good.
bad.
Very solid. Very solid.
Very good.
Ring it. Ring it.
Next question. How long does a pickleball game to 11 side out scoring take to play? You said 15 minutes. Survey says 36 points.
We may not need Maddie.
He might not. Name a male pro pickleball player that was not born in the USA. You said Jay DeVilliers. Survey says 17 points.
Oh,
Not bad.
Solid. Solid.
Next question. Name something that might cause a hindrance or a distraction during a pro pickleball match. You said, come on, or just yelling. Survey says 36 points. There we go. Wow.
Not bad.
Crushing it.
We combine our gift cards and get that new Yola.
Yeah, everybody pitch in. Last question was name a company that makes pickleballs. You said Vulcan. I feel like you have to say Vulcan.
I feel like
Survey says 18 points. Very good first round.
Good run.
Great round.
Great job.
Jimmy, you got 140 points. Holy
if Matty doesn't get this, he's disowned. Tim, take him out of the will.
All right, let's get him back in here.
No, he's already in.
Matty, I am excited to tell you that Jimmy just dropped 140 points.
Okay, so it's mine. It's mine to not mess up.
It is all up to you.
It would
All
be
you
an
need
epic
is
fumble.
Solid
Let's go.
pressure hits your face.
He's like, uh-oh. Yeah,
I wasn't built for this. My dad's played a tournament with me. He knows I can't do the pressure.
You're going to get clutch right here. So all you need is 60 points, and every single one of you is walking away with not just a shirt from the Florida Pickleball Company. You're also walking away with $100 to Pickleball Central.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get Matty up here.
Hey, Matt, we're behind you. Win or tie.
35 seconds on the clock. Name a female pro pickleball player that you think would make a good teammate.
Anna Bright.
Try again.
Georgia Johnson.
How long does a pickleball game to 11 side-out scoring take?
15 minutes.
Try again.
20 minutes.
Name a male pro pickleball player that was not born in the USA.
Jay DeVilliers.
Try again.
Jaume Martinovic.
Name something that might cause a hindrance during a pro pickleball match.
Ball on the court.
Name a company that makes pickleballs.
Vulcan.
Try again.
Franklin.
There we go. Just in time. All right. Let's get the crew up here. Had so many repeats. My goodness. Are you guys
That's
on
a
the
lot
same
of pressure.
Great.
I just said the second answer that came to mind. So
I think we got it.
Worked. I think ball on court got it alone.
Very good.
That's
all right.
not a hindrance. That's just
not a
duo.
hindrance. Yeah.
So you may be wrong on that.
I should have said
it's
aggressive
what the people
split
say,
stepping.
so.
Yeah.
It's about what the people say.
The people don't know the rule book.
They don't.
Yeah, I hope.
Ron Ponder did not answer all 100 times.
Yeah.
First question was, name a female pro pickleball player that you think would make a good teammate. Matty said, Georgia Johnson. Survey says 5 points. Not bad. Not bad.
That won't get us there, though.
Emily Water is also probably a popular choice.
You're chipping away.
Number one answer was Anna Bright. So you
I kind of fumbled that one a little bit, but
you got the last answer.
No, we're good. Still good.
All right. Second question. How long does a pickleball game to 11 side-out scoring take to play? Matty said 20 minutes. Survey says 31 points.
4 more
Very
points.
good.
They clearly
Very
never
good.
watched you play against
176. We need 24.
I would have
24 more
gone
points.
10 minutes. I'm glad you went longer.
15 was the number one answer. 20 was the number two answer. So you
There we
guys got
go.
the top 20 or
Good
top
job,
two.
boys.
All right. You guys are at 176 points, by the way. So 24 points.
We
and
got
you
this.
guys are taking this. Next question was name a male pro pickleball player that was not born in the USA.
I don't know about
He
this
said Jaume. Survey says 10 points.
one. Okay.
Not bad. On the
Chipping
board.
Ooh.
I'm feeling good.
Doing Federico Staksrud.
Yeah, that'd been
Number
much
one answer.
better one. Much better one.
Fed was the number one answer.
Yeah.
We went Europe and we should have went Central and
Yeah.
South America.
That's a good point. All right. Next question was name something that might cause a hindrance or a distraction during a pro pickleball match. You said a ball on court. You need 14 points to win. Ball on court. Survey says 35 points. They're walking away winners.
Let's
They
go.
did it. Wow.
Way to go, boys.
Very good. Yelling was the number one answer. For the last question, name a company that makes pickleballs. You said Franklin. That was worth 61 points. The number one answer. Vulcan
People
was number
love
two.
their X40s.
You
do.
guys crushed it. Very, very good.
This is good.
All
This is
right.
good. This is good data for Vulcan.
Oh, man.
Franklin's
Yeah.
got 60% market share.
Ben is
They gotta
partying over
step
there.
up.
I'm totally partying, man. This is the best.
Oh, wow.
thing
Look
ever.
at that. Yeah, he's got
Whoa,
the
look
strobe
at
light
this.
going.
Are the cops
Interesting.
outside?
Once again, big thank you to pickleballcentral.com. Our winners are walking away with $100 gift cards. What do we think they're going to spend it on? I know Jimmy's probably going to get a 100-pack of Vulcan V Pro Flight Outdoor Pickleballs. Matty Pickles is definitely getting these carbon pivot pickleball glasses. These things look fresh. For some reason, I feel like Ben from Real Clear Stats is going to want like some shoes. I could see Ben rocking these. $100. Perfect. Spend your gift card right here, Ben. I feel like Papa Klitch is going to get a pickleball book. Pickleball Fundamentals. So no matter what you're looking for, you're going to find it on pickleballcentral.com. Go take a look right now. Best way to get there, hit the link down in the description below. It's going to automatically apply a discount on your checkout. There's no more promo codes. All you got to do is just hit the link down in the description. Super easy. So go get yourself some new gear, a new paddle, shoes, some new glasses, maybe a pickleball book. Whatever it is that you need, you're going to find it on pickleballcentral.com. Don't forget, use the link down in the description below. That's going to be the best way to place your order.
Very good. You guys walk away as winners of not just the game itself, but as the bonus round. Thoughts, feelings, what's going through your head right now?
Is Zane still here? Because I want to jam on him a little bit.
Let's see. Oh, he left. He dipped out. He couldn't handle it.
No surprise.
Yeah.
No surprise that loser left.
Just like MLP. That's what they did at MLP too, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Didn't even shake hands.
Yeah.
Walked out.
Terrible.
If I would like to put a plug in, we are hosting MLP Memorial Day weekend at the Pickle Ranch in Austin. So everybody, please come out and watch good pickleball.
I might fly out myself. That looks like so much fun. I honestly just want to go for that ball pit that you guys have in there and just dive into that thing.
I'm glad to know you've seen it. So thank you.
Yeah.
We also call it the sweaty ball pit.
We do clean the balls in the ball pit periodically.
Oh,
oh my gosh.
Periodically.
A couple spritzes of breeze.
Periodically only though.
Yeah, there you go.
That's great. I love it.
Very good. All right. Well, you guys are winners. Thank you guys so much for coming on. Any final thoughts before I let you guys take off?
Now we're winners.
Thanks, Chris. Great job as always. You rock.
Thank you guys.
Man. Thank you.
This is a ton of fun.
Thanks for hosting us.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before you head out of here, go ahead and hit that like button real quick. Also, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell too. Share this episode with your pickleball friends. This is always so much fun to play along. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me how you did. Were you able to guess some of these answers, or was it a little bit challenging? Also, I'm curious, who would you like to see on the next episode of Family Feud? Next week, we're going to be coming back with another PPA recap. We've got Red Rock. I'm sure it's going to be a fun weekend, so don't forget to tune into that. Once again, thanks so much, everybody, for watching. We'll see you back next week. Take care.
Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness